Pilates with the yoga block. So if you do have a yoga block, we're going to do a standing log row. So I'm going to stand to the side, and I want you to extend the hands out in front. You're going to tuck the head, bring the hands down, and bring the block down, and bending the knees and curling up one vertebrae at a time. Roll the shoulders back. And here we go. Tuck the head, extend the arms out one vertebrae at a time, bending the knees, and then doing a standing log roll, and roll the shoulders back. Two more. Tuck the head, bend the knees, hinge forward, stretch, pull up one vertebrae at a time, and last time. Tuck the head, shoulders forward, and you're going to hinge, curl up. And in this position, what I want you to do is I want you to bring the arms and back to really open up the chest. So here we go. We're going to lean forward from this position and hinge forward, and then come back up for 4 times. And open up that chest. We always have those shoulders rolling forward. You're going to hinge forward, and then come up. 2 more. Inhale forward, and last one. Breathe in. Exhale as you pop out. Good. We're going to now hold the block, and what I want you to do is I want you to press your block, and you're going to stabilize the legs, and you're going to turn the torso. You're going to turn and then bring it back to center, squeezing the block. Exhale, inhale. Exhale. Try not to move the lower body. You're only moving from the waist up. Exhale. Center. 2 more. Exhale. Center. And twist the body out. 1 more set. Here we go. And twist. Exhale. Inhale. Pause. Exhale. And we're back to center. Now what we're going to do is we're going to squeeze the block in between the legs. Now we're going to make our way to the mat. And so if you do not have a block, you can still do these exercises, but I wanted to guide you through some exercises using a yoga block. Okay, so here, join me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to extend the hands out, squeezing the blocks in between. I'm going to lean back and then sit up nice and tall. And lean back, extend those arms, sit up nice and tall, and lean back and sit up nice and tall. 2 more. Lean back, keeping the belly button to the spine, and back. So now we're going to release the block between the legs, and now what we're going to do is we are going to hold the block right here to the elbows, and in this position you're going to point and flex the feet. So point and flex, and you're just going to squeeze the block, squeezing, keeping the arms up. You're going to hinge forward, try to bring the elbows to the knees, and then come back up. It's a really good lower body stretch, and you're stretching the hamstrings as your feet are flexed. Just like we had the block in between the legs, we're trying to bring the elbows to the knees. 2 more. Sitting up nice and tall. And last one. Good. Now we're going to extend the block out. So we're going to do a log roll all the way flat. Our feet stay flat. Try not to lift the legs, and curl down 1 vertebrae at a time. Bring the block over your head, and then you're going to pull up. we go. One vertebrae at a time. Extend the block over the head. Stretch the abs, lengthen. Exhale. 3 more. Lengthen. Hold that block over the head. Lengthen the arms. Extend. Nice and long. One vertebrae at a time. Now in a seated position, you're going to hold the block just like we did standing up. Exhale and then inhale. Turn. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Turn that torso. Setting up nice and tall. Switch, last 2. Center. Good. So now what we're going to do is we're going to bend the knees. And we're going to bring the block. And in this exercise, I want you to bend. You're with your. So here we go. So knee is bent. Extend. And back for 4. Extend, sitting up nice and tall. 2 more. Work that quad as you extend that leg. And switch legs. Here we go. Knee that's bent, opposite leg. Extend up. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. And exhale. Now we're going to keep that leg. Bring the hand. And turn the waist with the leg that's out. For 4. 3. 2. And 1. Switch, extend the opposite leg out, and turn the opposite direction, and back. 3, 2, last one. We're going to squeeze a block right at the heels, okay? Now, those of you guys who don't have a block, that's fine. You can still move and do the exercise with me. So we're opening up into a frog position. Both soles of your feet are pressing against the block. We're going to do bridges and lift the hips up while the soles of the feet are pressing on the yoga block. Exhale up and curl down 1 vertebrae at a time. Push up, open up those hips and curl down. So let's see if you're going to do some squats. This is a good exercise to open up those hips right before you get into your squats. And exhale up, curl down. In Pilates, I like to mix up my exercises and combine them with other exercise to help assist and curl down. So now we're going to bring the legs up, a reverse crunch with a diamond. Breathe out. 3, reverse crunch, working on the lower abs. 2, and 1. We're going to squeeze the feet together. We're going to bring the fingertips up, extend out towards the heel, and back. Lengthen. Keep the belly button to the spine. Open up. Hold. From here, we're going to do hundreds. We're going to breathe, lengthen the neck. Inhale for 5. Exhale for 5. The feet are nice and straight. Take a deep breath. Inhale. Exhale. And take a deep breath. Inhale through the nose. Out. Exhale through the mouth. And tilt the feet out just a little bit further out. Hundreds. Inhale for 5. Exhale for 5. And inhale for 5. Exhale for 5. Keep the belly bend to the spine. Now we're going to bend the knees in this position. This is level 1, basic. So if the other 2 positions were not comfortable, you can always bring it to this position. Breathing in for 5, pulsing the arms. Make sure that, pretend you have an apple underneath the chin. Inhale, exhale, and release. We're going to stay in that tabletop position and drop the toes down to the ground, squeezing the ball. Double leg tap. 3 more. 2 more. And last one. Now you're going to bend the elbows and bring it to the side. Small little movement. Left and right. And now you're going to tilt to the side and you're going to extend the legs out. Tap. Switch. Extend. Center. Switch. Extend. Extend. Now you're going to bring the hands out to a cross and you're going to bring the legs side to side, just like that. If this is too much, you can bring it down a notch where you're bending the knees and you're alternating, coming side to side, right and left. And bring it back to center. We're going to bring the hands straight to the side of the hips and try to bring the blocks over the head. Reverse. Roll. Each time, try to go a little bit further and further back. Crawl down, one vertebrae at a time. Exhale. Two more. Last one. Nice and slow. We're taking it to the side, keeping the block in between the legs. We're going to lengthen, come to the side, and we're going to lift the legs up and down, up and down, up and down. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stay in that top position, and we're going to lift the heels up. And 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hop up. We're going to do the same exercise, switching over to the opposite side. If you don't have a yoga block, you can still do these exercises by squeezing the legs together. Here we go, and lift up. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Last one. Inhale, exhale. Tuck the knees. Lift the heels up and down. Really getting a good thigh workout by lifting up. 2 more. Breathe out. And last one. Good. So now, what I want you to do is if you don't have a yoga block, what you can do is you can still go over the exercises, but the whole goal is to incorporate Pilates. And if you do have a yoga block, we're going to go into a child's pose. So in the child's pose, we're going to go knees wide, and I'm going to bring my hips to the heels. I'm going to use my yoga block, and I'm going to go into a child's position. Child's pose. Extend. Take a deep breath. Inhale. Exhale. Take a deep breath. Inhale. And exhale. And come on up. Needle on the thread with the yoga block. I'm going to extend, change the position on the yoga block so that way I can add some space because my hand is going to go through. And in this position, I'm going to lean forward, stretching the shoulder, while the opposite hand is leaning on the block. Take a deep breath. Inhale. Exhale. Take a deep breath. Inhale. And exhale. Switch hands. Opposite hand. Cross these down underneath. Turn that torso. Hold on to that yoga block. Inhale. Exhale. Deep breath. Inhale. And exhale. Good. The next exercise, you will need both yoga blocks. And I really love this stretch for my triceps. So if you have your other yoga block, you're gonna use it. So we're gonna go into a child's position, but this time you're gonna bring your feet together. So I'm not gonna go too high first. I'm going to bring the elbows, rest the elbows onto the block. And I'm just going to hang my head here, bringing the hands to the back, stretching the mat. But this is a really good lat stretch with the tricep stretch. And curl the toes. And we're going to change the block position. So now we're going to go adding more height. Same position. You're going to rest the elbows on top of the yoga block. And you're going to hang and just stretching the toes. The toes are curled down underneath. Drop the head. So you're going to feel this really good stretch. You can bring the hands together and breathe in and out. Take a deep breath. Inhale and exhale up. I really enjoy using different equipment, incorporating Pilates. So the next exercises are just going to go into a lunge position. And so in this lunge position, I'm going to use my yoga blocks for support, and I'm going to lean forward. So I'm going to stretch that hip flexor. See that? And just extend, hold that stretch. Take a deep breath. Inhale. Exhale. Take a deep breath. Inhale. And lean back. Pointing the toe. Stretching that hamstring. And again, I'm using my yoga blocks for support. Take a deep breath. Inhale. And switch legs. So we're going to do the same exercise. We're going to lunge and stretch that hip flexor. Using the yoga blocks. Take a deep breath. Inhale. Exhale. Take a deep breath. Inhale. Exhale. Take a deep breath. Inhale. What you want to make sure is that the toes are aligned. The front and the back toe are straight. And lean back. Stretch the hamstrings. Keeping that toe pointed. Take a deep breath. Inhale. And exhale. Take a deep breath. Inhale. And exhale. Oh, I can stay here forever. Love that stretch. We're going to go into some push-ups using the yoga blocks. So I'm going to demonstrate. I'm going to keep the yoga block into the lowest height. when doing a push-up. I'm going to get into my push-up position, and I'm going to come right above the yoga block. So here I come. Elbows come in and extend out for 4. Inhale, exhale, 2. Inhale, exhale, 3. Last one. Inhale, and go into a child's pose and stretch. I'm going to lift the yoga block up, changing position. Here we go. Push up. So I'm not going to go down low because it's a lot higher. I'm going to hold the push-up position, lift the right leg and left leg. Point and really engaging, working, pointing that toe, working that glute. And lift. And up. So we're doing isometric exercise. We were holding a push-up position at the same time, really working the glutes. Take a deep breath, inhale, exhale. Changing the height of the block. I love to change my workout. So if you're here with me, notice that I never do the same exercise. I always change it up, and I believe that you should. Here we go. Push-up position. Come to the block. Step out to the right, to the left, to the right, to the left. Keeping that back, bringing the belly button to the spine, holding just right above that block. And feet together, extend up, push back. We're almost done, guys, almost done. One of the things that I love to use equipment is visualization. So the next exercise, I'm going to get into a plank position, and I'm going to bring the knee right to the center of the block and then extend out into that plank, bending that knee, extend out, take a deep breath, inhale, extend, exhale, tuck that knee, really work that core, inhale, exhale, take a deep breath, inhale, exhale, into the child's position, lean back. So we can also use the blocks for more cushion and support, and we're going to stretch the forearms on top of the blocks. So we were putting a lot of pressure on the wrist, so you're going to turn the wrist, and it feels really comfortable placing and using the yoga blocks. If you have a lot of wrist problems, you're going to sit back. Using the yoga block will help to make your exercises a lot more comfortable. And switch palms up and lean back and stretch and stretch. So we're going to go back to the full push-up, but this time I'm going to grab the blocks and I'm going to just demonstrate. So if you don't feel comfortable doing push-ups, I really recommend doing push-ups, but I'm going to demonstrate them from the knee position. I'm going to hold on to the blocks with my wrist, and I'm going to bring the elbows in and extend out for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, into a child's position and stretch. Tuck those knees together, extend those arms out, breathe in, inhale, exhale, and come up. So if you were with me in the beginning, we did a standing log roll with the blocks. So now we're going to do the same exercise, but we're going to do it sitting down. And all I want you to do is I just want you to do lying down log roll. Extend the block over the head to stretch the abs, and then come up. When you're doing this exercise, you really want to stabilize the lower body. Curl down, extend, exhale up for 10. If you are not able to do this log roll lying down, do not be discouraged. What you can do is you can bring one hand down to help assist to bring you back up. But this is a test and this is a challenge. How strong is your core? If you're not able to do this exercise, then we need to strengthen the core. Exhale up. 3 more. 2. And last one. With the legs into a diamond position, we're gonna turn, exhale, inhale. Exhale, inhale. Placing the blocks right here on the forearms. Stay position. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Bringing the block over the head. Turn, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Extend the legs out. Hand down, lengthen, stretch that lat, and switch hands. Opposite hand, reaching out to the side, and reach over. Good. And bring the block down. We're all finished with our Pilates using a yoga block. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this series of Pilates exercise. And the whole goal is, if you have yoga blocks, is to incorporate and use these exercises. If you're doing push-ups, continue with the push-ups and grab your yoga blocks and just change and grab the ends, so that way you're going to put less pressure on the wrist. If you're not feeling any pain, then you're able to move a lot more and enjoy the workout. Okay guys, thank you guys for staying on, and I will see